What's up, YouTube? I'm back again with a video. So as y'all can tell by the title, I'm about to be doing a story time on how I met my baby daddy and got pregnant. I know y'all like, duh, we know how you got pregnant, but y'all know what I mean. I'm finna take y'all through the storyline of how Boop came about. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't gotta do too much talking. So just jump right into it. All right, y'all. So what year was it? It was 2020. 2020, y'all. Okay. So I remember this like yesterday. It was March, my birthday month. It was like around March 21st. I got a call on the phone, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we're offering you a position, all this, blah, 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 blah. Basically, I'm getting hired at the job. It's a grocery store called Hayes. And mind y'all, I love working there, but it's like the customer, they're so annoying. Like, and it's something like, I don't know if it's like all around the world, but like, it's this grocery card that we have called a Hayes card, and you can use it to earn points. And once you get a certain amount of points, you get it knocked off. You get it knocked off your total, right? People just be coming up to you just saying a number. You can't even ask first. Like, do you have a Hayes card? 879. I'm like, God dang, let me ask you first. That's one of the annoying things about working there. Like, I hate that. So I'm so glad they got their system updated. But it really don't matter because I don't work there no more. But I did go back for a second time. But that's a story for another time. Anyway, let's get back on track. So yeah, I got a call. It was like March 21st. And I started, I believe, the next day, or I don't remember if it was, I got the call Thursday or Friday, but either way, I started on Saturday. So I started working there. It was going good. And I was in a relationship at that time too with a dude. He didn't live in the same city I lived in. He just lived about like 45 minutes, 45 minutes away. I was about to say 45 miles, but it's the same thing, really. But yeah, he lived like 45 minutes away. We was in a good relationship. I don't know if I posted him on this before, but I did do a lyric prank on him before. So if y'all, it's still on the channel if y'all haven't watched it. I did a lyric prank on him before. I don't know if I don't think I ever showed him, right? No. But yeah, I did a lyric prank on him before. So, yeah, what was I at? Y'all got off track. I'm asking y'all like y'all can tell me. But okay, yeah, so yeah, I was in a relationship at that time. And it was this other boy. He was working at the same job I was working at. I was a cashier. He was like a stalker, basically. And he was, I believe, 24 at the time, and I was 19. Was I 19? Was I 19? Yeah, what age was I? No. What? Let me go back. I started working in 2020, right? Yeah, I was 19. Yeah, I was 19. Okay, I was 19. He was 24, or whatever, and he just started being flirty and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I wasn't flirting back. I was just looking at like, okay, but he was being flirty and stuff. I didn't even see myself going with the boy, but it did happen. It eventually did happen, or whatever. So it got to the point where like one day he texted me on Facebook, and he sent like a little, you know, the emoji like this. He said, I'm like, who is this? So I went to the profile, and lo and behold, it's the boy from my job. I'm like, oh my God, really? And I didn't know we was friends on Facebook, and we was. So I don't know what I texted back, but we ended up texting back and forth. Like, it came to a point where we started buying each other candy and stuff at work, you know, for breaks and stuff. Then his family used to come through the line, and they'll see him following me, and they be like, what, stop, she don't want you. And on the low, we really is talking. But I didn't let that be known, because like I said, I had a boyfriend at the time. So, well, okay, so yo, then eventually we started linking. I started going over his house. I was still living with my mom, so of course he won't come out of mine. But yeah, I had started going to his house, and what else? yeah, I just started going to his house, hanging out with him. Yeah, it was one day. Like, I didn't tell nobody that me and him talk. I didn't even tell my friends because I didn't want nobody to know. I mean, nobody. So one day, like, we was going to get some food together. We was going to Winnie's, and my friend rolled by. I was like, oh my God. Well, my was her because she done seen me. And then it was another day. The same friend, y'all. She rolled past me at his house. I was like, girl, what are you doing? So at that point in time, I just be like, okay, y'all, I talked to this boy or whatever. And she was like, I already knew because I seen you. I was like, mm-hmm. Now, I don't even know what I was talking about before that. But I just had to say that because, yeah. And y'all, the friend was Bree. Y'all know Bree. She be on my channel all the time. What was I, y'all? I gotta think back. Oh, yeah, when I was saying we was linking it, I was linking at his house. Y'all, it got to the point where I started lying. Like, I was lying to my mama, like, well, I technically wasn't lying because I was getting off work at 9 or 10 at night. So when I did get off work, I went over to his house and stayed an hour and then went home. So it was like I was telling her I get off at 10 when I really got off at 9. So I could spend an hour with him and then go home. Mom, if you're watching this, I love you, but that's what I did. I'm grown now, you can't do nothing to me. Well, no, it's not fun. Like, it's not fun to lie to your parents, but I mean, I did it and it happened, so I can't take it back. But anyway, that's what happened. And I spent the, whatever. So yeah, we was just basically hanging out, and then one time, I think the official time that we actually spent the night together was when we had went to Brinkley. Y'all, it's out of town. We had went out of town, basically. I went to see my cousin, basically. Yeah, I went to see my cousin. So we was staying, well, I was going to see her. We both got a hotel room, basically. She got a hotel room, and I got me a hotel room. And, of course, she was with me. So, yeah, and that's what happened. And I don't got to go into details because just read between the lines. Y'all know. But anyway, so, yeah, we was just basically, she came down there to our room, and we was eating crawfish. Well, she ate the crawfish because I couldn't get no meat out of there. But then, yeah, the next morning we went back home or whatever. And so this gets to the juicy part, y'all. So y'all see how we met. We met at a grocery store that we both work at, and how we got together because he was first and he texted me. So now back to his house. So it was one day, like I don't know if I can just tell a story without telling his business. But at the same time, I don't know if it's really his business. Well, it's his business, but like, I'm just saying because, yeah, it's not that deep. Everybody go through stuff. Everybody don't went through something, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, it was one point in time, I was selling things, right? Y'all know I did the video on it, and I was selling things. So I was selling like keychains and stuff. Like, I was real big. Everybody was buying for me. Like, I was selling those. And so one day, I was out doing that. I was out selling them, and I was out with him. And my mama, she was just like on my tail about where you at. You need to come home and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, she's getting on my nerves. And I was like, oh my God, I don't want to go home. And da 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 da. But I was saying to myself, I didn't say it to her. Because y'all know how parents be when they want you to come home, you ain't trying to come home, basically, because you want to be with your man, basically. So me and my mama, we didn't get into it, but like we was saying words, not cussing or anything. My mama don't cuss, and I don't talk back to my mama. But anyway, we just got into a word, and I was basically telling her how I feel. And like the way that she worded it, I feel like she was like, get out my house. But that's not what she said. But I took it as that because I wanted to get out and go be with him. Y'all see what I'm saying? So like I hurried up and went to my house. And I grabbed all my stuff. And mind y'all, I like to shop. I got a lot of stuff. But my bed stayed there, of course, the TV, dresser, all that. I'm talking about like the clothes. I went and grabbed all my clothes, shoes, purses. And I packed it up so fast. And I went and loaded it into my truck. Yeah, I was trying to do all this before she get back home, and lo and behold, I did it before she got back home. And I don't know how I beat her because I got a lot of stuff. But yeah, so let me pause on that. Backtrack to him. So something happened at his house to where like they put him out. So basically he went to a hotel room, and that's why I really want to be with him, because I'm like, okay, I don't want you to be by yourself at this hotel room, so I can come stay with you. So I got up. That's when I was at my mom's house and got all my stuff. I packed it in my truck. We went to the hotel room together. So when we was unpacking the bed, my little green truck was filled with stuff. I was Denise, y'all. Oh, did I tell y'all I had a new truck? I'm sure y'all. But anyway, yeah. We went to the hotel room, took all his stuff out there. So basically, we was staying in the hotel room for about 4 weeks. 4 weeks. And I might as well just include all this in this one video because it all revolves around each other. So we was staying, 4 weeks. We was staying in the hotel every day. So the first few weeks we were using his paycheck, to pay for the room, because it was like $40 a night. We were using his paycheck to pay for the room, and using mine for me basically, because at the time he wasn't out of money. But then when he did run out of money, that's when we started using my money. But we were both still working, if you understand. We were both still working at the same place. Oh y'all, it's so much story time including here. Okay, so we was both still working at the same place or whatever. And he was paying with his money, and I was doing whatever I want to do with my money. So before the night before not the night before, but the same night, we needed food, of course. So I went and got the food off my mama's food stamp card. Which is so petty. I was like, well, I was going ahead and use it before, she come get it. So she met me at the store, y'all. I was coming out the store, my groceries, she got her card and pulled out. So I loaded my groceries up and went back to the room. So I was like, okay, well, this should hold us for a week or so. It should hold us until, we need some more or whatever. So one night, okay, with the hotel we was living at, my friend lived right across the street. So they used to come over. Well, my friend, she used to come over, which made some of my other friends come over. So they all came over one night, and they was all, or whatever. And me, I don't do that. So I wasn't doing it. I was just basically getting contact from all of them because I was still in the room with everybody. So we were just dancing and everything. We just had a good time. They ended up going home. Of course, we were still there or whatever. So this the night that he overslept in the morning, because the shifts he worked, he had to be at work at 6 o'clock. So he overslept, and he called them. He was like, hey man, I don't overslept. I have to come in late. I don't know if he came in late or he didn't go at all. I think it was late. I'm not sure which one it was. But whatever one that he did, it got him fired. So when that happened, we was like, dang. I feel bad, but I was like, dang, I had my friends over and you overslept. Then at the same time, I can't make him get up, or, you know what I'm saying? I can't call somebody to oversleep or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I still felt bad, because like, dang, you just lost your job. What we gonna do now? Because, I still got my job, but it's like, dang, we still got to put gas in the truck. I still got insurance to pay. All this stuff we still got to do. And we can't just do it off mine. And mind you, we got to pay for this hotel room every day, plus food. And then with his, I'm not even going to say that, but he had other stuff that he loved to get. Y'all know what I'm saying? But yeah, so, and then but the same day it was great because he was already getting a second job. So at the time he had 2 jobs really. I forgot to say that before I even said this. So now he was just having this one job, the other place that he worked at. So yeah, we were still doing good or whatever, and we still going strong, just staying there. And at one point in time, y'all, I was in school, but don't clap it so hard. I just gave up, just stopped doing it. Which is crazy because now I got to deal with that on my transcript. But anyway, so with me being in school, I had help. So I had advisors who can help you. They can pay for things that you need. So I was in contact with one of my advisors, and he was like, I can help you. I can pay for a room or whatever for a couple nights. So with the hotel we was at, he couldn't get their contact information or something online or something. So he moved us to an even nicer hotel. We had to pack all that stuff, y'all. All that stuff up and move to another room. I was happy about the room because, it was nicer. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't like the point I had to pick up all that stuff because we had to go. At this hotel, we had to go upstairs. At the other one, we didn't have to go upstairs. So yeah, or whatever. We went to. He paid for I think three nights at the new hotel. We went there. Yeah. The second day we was there. How about um oh yeah, and as far as me moving out the house, my mama didn't know I was in a hotel room with a man. He's 24, my well, yeah, he a man. My mama didn't know I was in a hotel room with him, so when she did find out, she came running and got me, baby. Cause she saw him at McDonald's. She was in McDonald's and he was in McDonald's. They both was in McDonald's. He was in my truck, basically. And I guess they exchanged words, and she ended up following him to me. I was on break, y'all. I was at work. I was on break, my hour break. So he came home with the food. Then he came in the room. He's like, "Your mama outside." I'm like, so he gave my food, y'all, and I'm like, "Oh my God, she outside." So y'all know my mama, she going off. She's like, "What is you doing? You talking out your mind? Get your tail down here and come home. Get your stuff and all that." And I'm just talking back. So I was like, "Mama, I don't live with you. Like, you can't tell me what to do." You know, I was saying stuff like, I don't want to leave my boyfriend. So then the hotel manager, she came out the room. She's like, "If I would have known you was standing up here with me, I wouldn't let you in." Like, girl, you knew. You knew I was staying in the hotel room with him because we both came in and checked in, baby. You knew because the hotel room was under my name and I wasn't even 21 yet. You still let me get in the room because my advisor booked it. So, baby, you knew. You knew we was there together. So she was just trying to show off because she trying to show that she look a good parent. Like, "Nah, baby, you let me in this room. You knew I was here with a man. So stop playing." Because she knew y'all. So she's trying to come in there doing all that rah. "You can't come back here. You can't come back here." She acted like I did something. I wasn't doing nothing. I was in the room chilling with my man. You came in the room either, boo. Like, what you doing? So I was just like, okay, fine. Look at myself. I packed it up, went to church. My mom, y'all, I was so sad. We was so sad. We didn't want to leave each other. Because mind y'all, his phone was broke. So I didn't have a way to even text him. He had to text me off his game. Like, I'm crying, he crying. "I miss you, we miss you." We were just missing each other. Because, like, why would you come and do that? So it's like by the time we left, okay, I left. My mom was running around. She was just talking to me. And we ended up going to my pastor, y'all. We ended up going to my pastor's house. And so we was talking there, and he was just telling me a few things. He was just, y'all know how pastors be when they talk to you. I remember him telling me, "If you don't leave, you're gonna die." No, I don't think he didn't say die. He said, "You won't live that long," or something. And yeah, they got me thinking. I'm like, I'm scared. I don't wanna die because of you. And I want to die, period. But it was like, at the moment, I was so in love. So I was just like, whatever happens, happens. And he was like, "You ready to be a mother?" So at that point in time, I said, "Oh, man." He done got me knocked up. So at that point in time, I just knew. So I get home. I don't remember how far along it was or what. All I know is when I got home, I probably took a test, probably like way off. I don't know, because I remember one time I was like in the kitchen just eating cornstarch. My mom was like, "You better not be pregnant," and all that type of stuff. So at the point in time, I ain't never ate cornstarch in my life. So I knew something was up. So I went and bought my own pregnancy test, and I took it, and it was positive. And then my mom bought me some tests to take, and I took them, and it was positive. So like, I told her, and I texted picture to her. I told her like, "I'm pregnant," or whatever. So when I told him, he was like, he gotta get up on his stuff and do what needs to be done, all that type of stuff. So yeah, that's how I got pregnant. Moving out of my house, being fast, wanting to be my man, living in a hotel room for like 4 weeks, and y'all know what happened almost every day. My crazy tale, I knew what I was doing, so I couldn't be mad. Like, I knew what I was letting him do. If y'all can read between the lines. Y'all know when two people get together without saying what I'm trying to say, but y'all can read between the lines. Like, I knew what I was doing, but I wasn't thinking about pregnancy. Like, I didn't think, I don't know. I was like, I knew I could get pregnant, but it's like at the moment in time, I wasn't even thinking about or worried about that even happening. Could even happen or whatever, but it did happen, and that's how I got pregnant. So I was just like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. I had went I had went to the health department to confirm it, and she was like, "Yep, you're pregnant. You're 5 weeks pregnant." I was like, 5 weeks, 5 weeks. That kind of happened too fast, cause baby, that must have happened on the first time or something. Cause 5 weeks, we was only living in the hotel room for 4, so that had to happen. So I was like, this had to happen when we went out of town with my cousin and got a hotel room. And I was like, they just sad. I didn't even know him that long. They just sad. But don't judge me, y'all. That was my mistake. But a mistake that led me to my greatest blessing ever, and that's my child. Because without none of that happening, I wouldn't have her here with me today. So it's like I regret that happening, but I don't regret my child. Y'all see what I'm saying? I don't regret my world, y'all. So with that being said, yeah, we found out I was pregnant or whatever. My mom was just, dang, you let a nigga get you. You let this happen. I was like, then the bitch, she just let up on me and just, just being there for me while pregnancy. But long story short, we still was together, y'all. We stayed together until like up until I was 6 months. An incident happened. No, I've been broke up with him. I broke up with him for, I think I broke up with him, yeah, when I was 5 months. But like we was still communicating or whatever. In 6 months, something happened, and that's what made me just cut our ties with him. I was like, no. But eventually, we started back communicating because of the baby or whatever. So yeah, y'all, this story time on how I met my baby daddy and got pregnant. Don't do it, y'all. Don't do it. Yeah, this baby mama and baby dad stuff is not for the weak, baby. I be getting so sick and tired of this stuff. Like, we have all these dreams. We can plan our life out how we want it to, but something gonna always end up happening. Maybe not what we want, but probably what God wants for us. But yeah, that's basically how that went. And my pregnancy, yeah, I didn't have a good pregnancy at all. My pregnancy was draining. Like, I stayed in the bed 24/7, just eating cornstarch and spinning. That's why I said, if I ever have another baby, I pray to God I do not have to spit. Because spitting is like, it's keep formulating in your mouth. You spit it out one time, it come up again, and you hold your mouth like this. Like 24/7. It didn't stop till I was like 6 months, y'all. Imagine going through that for 6 months. Not being able to really talk. You keep spitting. Like, I hated it. Like, ugh. I pray to God I don't have to go through that with my second one. Whew. I'm trying to see what else I can say to y'all to make this video longer, y'all. You're trying to get her watch time hours up so she can get monetized. So, that's how me and my baby met. And no, I'm not finna tell y'all who my baby daddy is. Because I think that would just be rude. Other than the people from my hometown. Not my hometown. Yeah, my hometown. No, other than the people from where I live at. They know. Of course they know. But y'all out there, I'm not going to splash that out there. So yeah, y'all. Ooh, I hate this. Look at this. I'm glad my ex can go away. Trying to see what else I can say. That happened during my pregnancy. Oh yeah, I used to feel lightheaded a lot, and that's why I stopped going to work. I had to quit because like when I would go, it's like I would get lightheaded. I couldn't even stand up. And then the spin too, I can't do that. So that's why I really had to stop. I couldn't work it out. And so trying to see what else I can put in here to say. Basically, when I told my auntie, she's like, don't let this happen again, but I will help you take care of my niece or nephew. I'm always here for you. And that's who my baby is with right now, Mari. Mari. Y'all, I miss her so much. She just left yesterday, and I'm already I missed her when she was in the car leaving. Like, dang, it's like with us mamas, we be needing breaks, but as soon as we get a break, we be missing our babies. I don't know. It's not weird. I mean, it's natural because they're ours. But at the same time, us mothers, we always need breaks. Like, being with a child 24/7 and then trying to do your stuff and other things in life, that's a lot. A lot we have to deal with that nobody should have to go through alone. Because like, we didn't make this baby on our own, but yet a lot of stuff falls on the mother. For what reason? I don't know. But these days, they be acting like they can't sacrifice and make decisions like a mother do. Like we gotta do it tired, hungry, sleep, sick. We gotta do it when we all there. But the dads, they can pick and choose when they want to do it. If y'all know what I'm saying. Like it just is not right. Cause if I know like I gotta work, I can't work if I don't have nobody to watch my baby, basically. But a dad, he can go to work every day because he ain't gotta worry about it. Mom got the baby. And it's just annoying because and then us mothers, we don't be trusting people with our child. Like I don't trust nobody with my child, but I know I have to work on it and build it if I wanna actually build a life for us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know I done got way off track, but I just had to let this be known. So I guess that's all I have to say about this. Make sure y'all like this video, comment, and subscribe. And y'all DM me, Snapchat me, text me, or whatever, and give me some video ideas that y'all want me to see. Cause I have a lot of ideas, I just haven't did them yet. I don't know, I just be procrastinating. But yeah, y'all can leave a comment, or y'all can text me on my social medias, and I'll put them in the description below. So like, comment, subscribe, press that bell if you haven't already, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Peace.